Hello everyone, welcome back to another update. It is now Saturday the 5th of March, so it's the beginning of March, so it's time to start sowing some seed, just making a start. But also what I'm going to do is I want to go through some of the onions. So I got some of the Elsa Craig onions, and as you can see there, they're looking lovely. Still got all the seed heads on. So I got them ones there. And also I got them ones there. These are Elsa Craigs and all. But these ones I'm just going to leave in the pot, and just let them grow, and then just take them out and just transplant them in the ground. So I'm going to do a little bit of an experiment. So these ones here are going to stay in this pot. With the leeks, and just let them grow on. These onions here, I'm going to put them into 40 multi-cell trays. So all I'm using is a multi-purpose compost. It's got a bit of silver sand in it. It's a little bit lumpy, but I'll go through it and just try and get all the big lumps out. But also the lumps will help a little bit for drainage. So these are hopefully going to be like little plug plants. So just bear with us and I get this filled up. I'm just running out of space at the moment because I've got all my peas and my broad beans going, and they're looking good, especially with broad beans. They're looking really good. Probably a little bit early, but I never grew them before, so it's all learning. So these ones I might just keep up with this garden, and then the batch what I've got grown there, I might take them down to the new plot. Some of these Elsa Craig onions I will keep up here, and some will be going down to the other plot. They're a lovely onion, grew them before, not as many. Not a lot of them, just a few, and they get a nice size. You get a nice size bulb from them, and I just find like this works better. Once they get a certain size, put them into multi-cells, and then you can just transplant them from the multi-cells straight into the ground. So there you go, that's that filled up nicely. So like I said, it's 40 of them there. Haven't added any water just yet, because I'm going to put them in and then we'll add the water at the end. We'll just make some space. So that's them there, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a lollipop stick. So some of these have got the true leaves on, but I'm just going to get the lollipop stick. I'm just going to just dig underneath it and just loosen the soil. And there we go, nice root on that one. So like I say, it's just space. I'm just going to dab my finger in, drop the onion in. So I'll do a couple of them so you can have a look. So that one there is a nice root, and as you can see, it just went through loads of stuff what's in the compost. So that's all I'm doing there, guys. Just getting them transplanted straight into there, and I'll give them a bit of a water. So I'm going to crack on with that, and then we'll have a little look, okay? Right, and guys, so there you have it. There's the first tray. and they're going to sit inside of the potting shed because I'm just running out of space a little bit inside of here. They're absolutely fine inside of there. We've also got some more left, so hopefully I'm going to get another tray, so we'll have hopefully 80 onion plants of the Elsa Craigs. So there we go, they're going to sit nicely in there. Same again guys, I'm not going to give them a lot of water because I don't like a lot of water, especially when they're little like that. When I pulled them out, they were lovely, they were strong, they had a nice white root, no rotting out right on them, so that's how I want to keep them. So like I say, they're going to go inside of the potting shed. I have been picking some bits and bobs up, some gladiolus and some lilies and stuff, because not long now I'm going to start getting some of them transplanted out at this garden and also in the other garden as well. I'm going to do some cauliflowers and some cabbages. Some cabbages and stuff like that this weekend. I'm going to make a start, so I might do an early batch of some cabbages, some cauliflowers and some broccoli. I've got all the seeds down here. Also I've got some seed up at home as well, some exhibition cauliflowers and stuff, so probably tomorrow I'll come down if the weather's not too bad, and then we'll make a start and we'll just do a first batch of brassicas. They're going to be going inside of the pot shed as well. My broad beans are looking really good, as you can see guys. Nice and green, nice and healthy. I have got some more down there. So I might just keep these ones up here because they're all getting the canny size. But I don't know, a little bit longer. And then I need to get these out and just see how they get on. But yeah, smell lovely. Some giant red cabbage, I've just got that potted up. So I've got 2 of them up here, and also I've got about 3 of them down at home as well. The tomatoes, what we've done, they're looking good. They will go blue a little bit. What I mean by that is underneath the leaves, if you can see, underneath the leaves they start to go blue, and that there is an indication of cold. So I know that was going to happen, but it will stun the plant a little bit, but it'll keep the plant nice and little, and then by the time I go to plant out and it warms up, it'll just be a perfect size. The ones at home are looking quite good, but what will happen there is, I imagine they will get quite tall and laggy a little bit, which is not too bad with tomato plants because you can bury them deep anyway because they're all these little hairs. But what I tend to find is the ones that are left in the greenhouse work out better because they stay nice and little, but they just get chunky. But we're just having a little mess around with that, a little bit of an experiment, and see how we actually get on with them. So there we go guys, that's it for today. I've just come up just to check on everything and stuff. We're going to do some more work down in that garden because I've got loads of work to do down there to get things prepped up. Hopefully I'm back up here tomorrow, and we'll start getting some brassicas and stuff like that set away. We'll just do an early batch, start making a start. Not long now, and the onions and that are going to be going out, and with potatoes. They're just sitting there nicely, stir on. I've got 2 packs of them. One for this garden and one for the other garden. Desiree potatoes are chipping away nicely in there. We've got Romero papers, which are looking really good inside of here. And also we've got the Charlottes. Also we've got the Charlottes as well, which are sitting inside of there. So there we go guys. Cheers for now. I'll catch us in a bit, and then hopefully tomorrow I'll have a better day. I've got more time to get up here and we can start having a little scan around the garden and just see if we've got any spring bulbs popping up. I'm looking carefully on this plant though, the grapevine, and I'm starting to see little buds starting to come on now, so that's a good sign. Hopefully I get some nice grapes from them this year. But I'll catch you in a bit. Right, hello everyone, welcome back. It is now Sunday the 6th of March. It's absolutely lovely. Got the greenhouse door open, got the pot shed door open, just to let that air go through. Don't need to sort out the window down there, but that's not a problem. Got the grass put to one side, just going to hold off just a little bit longer, and I get that job tackled. Just 2 grains of grass, get that sorted. Today guys, what I'm going to do is I want to do some seed, just start setting some seed away. Probably a little bit early still guys for us, but I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to do some lettuce. Got some lettuce here, so we're going to do some of these guys. Going to do some cauliflowers, a couple of cauliflowers, just an early batch, and also I'm going to do some cabbages as well. I've got some exhibition cauliflowers here, so these are going to be for the other garden. So I'm going to just set a couple away, not loads because I'm going to do them in batches and see how they get on. Also, I'm going to go through some flowers. I've got some broccoli and all. Never ever had any success in any broccoli just yet, but people recommended this one, and this one is called a Marathon F1. So I'm going to give that a shot. So I'm just going to do a couple of them and see how they get on. But I'm going to keep on sowing these throughout the season, same as with the cabbages and that, and the collies, because we use quite a lot of them. Flowers, I'm going to go through some flowers. So I've got some petunias, I've got some cosmos, I've got some other stuff, bits and bobs, all different bobs. I just pick up seeds all day long, pick them up, see how they get on. I did get quite a few that are ideal for pots, because I want to have some stuff in some pots and that. I've got some lobelia. Some lovely lobelia, 25 pence, absolute bargain. Also I want to try and do some early batch of some parsnips and carrots, see how they get on. Like I say guys, we can still get frost and all that sort of stuff, and snow and whatever, so I'm just going to do just a couple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the raised bed at the top of the garden where we old potting tiller was. So I have got another pack of these. So these are spare, and these are the Sweet Candle F1s. So I'm going to be using some of them. Also, DT Brown kindly gave us some free seed, some parsnips. So I've got some parsnips there. And also I've got some more there as well. Spring onions. I'm not doing any spring onions just yet, but there's some there, not long. I will be doing some. I got some silver skins and all, and last year they were perfect because they were like little pickled onions. I'm going to go through the rest of these guys and hopefully get another tray filled. I've got some lovely compost here, believe it or not. Got it from Wilkinson's. It's Wilkinson's own make. For seeds, sown seeds and cuttings, and it's absolutely lovely. Believe it or not, it's dead fine. It's got no bits in it. Lovely. It's got a bit of sand in it, but aye, spot on. So, well, I say lovely, we shall find out. So I've got some different kinds of size trays, and these are for the onions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crack on now guys, and I'm going to get this filled up. I'm going to start off on the onions, and then I'll start going through the seeds, and they're just going to sit inside of the potting shed out the way. So I'm going to crack on with that, okay? Right guys, I hope you can see okay, but I've gone and filled up my tray. It's a 40 cell tray, and I'm just going through these again like I've done yesterday. So as you can see there guys, lovely little root, nice and clean, nice and white. So I'm just using a lollipop stick just to poke the hole in there, and using the lollipop stick just to push the root in till it sits at the base. And I'm just applying a little bit of pressure around it. It is dry, I haven't added no water to these just yet. There we go, that's a lovely one. So we've got the seed head on the top, nice and white. No little bits of brown or like that around the base of the plant, because that would be a sign of overwatering and then be a sign of it starting to rot away. And as you can see there, they're nice and dry, and that's how they like them, like the bee. The ones at home, we big ones that just went out of control a little bit and just bit of them overwatered. We're just learning. So there we go guys, same again. Lovely with the seed head on. So I'm holding it very carefully. This leafier flute is the first one that came up, and if we look carefully down here, there's the true one starting to come through now. So I'm just going to crack on and get them sorted guys, and then we'll start sowing some seed, okay? Right guys, there we go, another tray of onions, the Alsa Craigs, as you can see. So that's 80 of them now we've got. So I have just given these a little bit of a watering, but a very little bit of water. Don't like a lot of water, like I say guys. These will sit inside the potting shed, and every couple of days I'll just come in, I'll just do just a general check like that little field, and I will water them from underneath. So these will sit in a tray. And there we go. As you can see, they've still got all the seed heads on, so that's still feeding the plant with what they need. So don't take them seed heads off. And now I'm going to put them in the potting shed, and we'll go through some seed and see what seed we're going to sow. Right, and guys, so I started to go through and fill these trays up. Just filled them halfway, and then just compressed it down. We're going to do some cauliflowers, like I say. We're going to do some cheesy F1s. So I've got them here. I'm just going to broadcast the seed over the top of it, and then just high layer of topsoil on, and then I give them a little bit of a drink of water, and then we'll sit inside of the potting shed. Once these start popping through, and then I will do another tray of them. Because I want to try and stagger them as much as I can. I'm just spreading the seed around. Loads of different ways you could do these guys. You can do them in just a little pot, how you want, but I just want to just use them a tray, because I just find it easier for me to pull them out, prick them out basically. So we'll just spread them around. Normally tells how many seed you go in the pack. I might have took that off. So there we go. So that's the seeds inside of there now, so I'm just going to get a little bit of a topsoil. So like I say, this is lovely and fine. You can sift through. I'm just going to just apply a little bit along the top. Just like that, even it out, and I'm going to compress it down to stop the seed from moving around when I water it. So there we go guys, that's one done. So I'll just put to one side. I have got lids if I need to put some lids on. I am now going to do some marathon, broccoli, F1. Now I grow these, like I said guys, haven't had much success on any of the broccoli. It all started to bolt before it got a certain size. That could be due to me doing them too early, or just the seed's not very good. So this is why this year I'm going to experiment a little bit and do batches at different times. and see how we'll get on. So same again, just compressed it all down the compost, broadcasting the seed evenly as best as I can around, so it's easier for me to prick them out. A bit of topsoil. Spread it about. And that's that one done. So I'm just going to get a name tag, write the name on so I know what it is. Broccoli. And I'm going to hide the date on as well. 6th of the 3rd, 2022. And that'll just sit in there nicely. So there we go, guys. So I'm going to fill some more trays up. I'm going to sow some more seed, and then at the end, guys, I'll tell you exactly what I've done, and hopefully they start coming through and we'll get some nice plants. So I'm going to crack on now and get the rest of the brassicas done. So I'm going to do some cabbage. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I'm going to do some cabbage. Also I'm going to do some lettuce. I've got these F1s here, but I'm just going to hold off a little bit longer. These are the cauliflowers. I'm just going to hold off a little bit longer for these, because these are going to be going down to their garden. I'm going to crack on with them, and then we'll go through the flowers and see what flowers I've got to do. Okay. Right, and guys, so that's the first lot of brassicas done, and also I've done a little bit of lettuce as well. Now I'm going to move on to some flowers. So I'm going to start off with some petunias. So got some lovely petunias here. Had these round the garden last year. You don't cover the seed. You do not cover the seed with the compost, because it needs the light for it to germinate. So you just broadcast seed on top of the soil, and then you just hide a bit cover over the top of them just to protect them a bit. The seed's very, very small. So just broadcast that across there nicely. Very small. Multiflorous F2, these are petunias. And these are ideal for pots, so see how much we'll get. We'll probably put some pots and some outside, some hanger baskets. Beautiful, lovely. Now I've got some cosmos. So I've got two different kinds of cosmos. So I'm going to do them now, guys, and then that is it for now for the flowers. Try and find some space because I've got 2 trays there, 3 trays left. And then hopefully we'll do some parsnips, try and get some parsnips out and some carrots just at an early batch to see how we'll get on with them. So I'm going to crack on now, get these set up, fill the trays up, and get them moved where they've got to go. We'll have a quick little look, and then we're going at the top of the garden and we're going to check out where I'm going to be putting some carrots and some parsnips. Right, and guys, so we've got the broad beans, which are looking really good, starting to come through nicely. Same as we're early batch of peas, some giant cabbage. We've got some lobelia underneath here. We've got the daisies, which are looking really good. Tomatoes. A couple of carrots I just pulled out there. These are the giant carrots. And I just pulled them out and put them in there and see how they get on. Just pulled them from there. We've got some beetroot starting to germinate now. As you can see, the red there. Some more onions. Lobelia, petunias. We've got the broad beans, which are looking good. We've got some more onions there and some leeks. Probably give them a little bit of a watering. Down here, guys, we've got some more cabbages, kale, cauliflowers, lettuce, onions, what I brought up from home just to check to see if they're all right for the cold and stuff, so I can start bringing the other ones up. We have got some more cabbage, the January Kings, some cosmos, the white and the pink. We've got some broccoli, spare tomatoes, the Elsa Craig onions, so we've got 80 of them, and also we've got some more leeks sitting there. So there we go, guys, just making a start. I'm going to go to the top of the garden now and show you where I'm going to do a couple of the carrots and also some parsnips as well. So we'll go to the top of the garden and we'll have a quick little look. Okay, guys? Right, and guys, let's go and have a look where I'm going to put these carrots and parsnips. I have started to go through this and get this cleared out. As you can see there, the hens are digging in there, enjoying them. Happy days. We've got some spring bulbs coming through, so this is a Fitella. And it's a nice big orange one. And it stands canny high. We've got some crocuses coming through, all different colours. We've got some daffodils and tulips, hyacinths. Also, I just broadcasted some seed around here as well, so I'm just keeping an eye out, see if anything's coming through just yet. Got a load of spring bulbs in here, daffodils and stuff. So yeah, they're coming through nicely. This is slowly being getting cleaned out, and I've given it some sulphate of potash. We've got some irises, they're looking good. But this is a section here, this is where the ponytail was. I have got some garlic and stuff inside of here, but I'm just slowly starting to go along it and getting cleared out. So this section here is what I'm going to be using. I've got a bit of cover there where I'm going to be sitting over the top of it, and this here is going to be like a guide. So I managed to rake it out. It is a little bit lumpy, but like I say, I normally use that raised bed over there for my carrots, so I'm just doing an early batch. So what I'm going to do is I will go like that, like that, and this is just so I know your spaces. So you might look and think, well, you're not going to get many carrots, but it doesn't matter because it'll be nice and big. And like I say, we'll see what comes from these carrots and parsnips. Haven't really grew parsnips before, so it's all a fresh start. So them little ingrooves there, I'm just going to go with a dabber in the middle, just open it up a little bit, in the middle, open it up. Like I say guys, these are just an early batch. We'll see if anything germinates through these. I have got a pack of sweet candle at home, and they're going to be going in the pot of raised bed up with the other garden once I get it sorted out. So there we go. So what I'm going to do now is open the pack of seed. Right guys, I just knocked the camera off by accident there, but all I'm going to do is I'm just going to just drop carefully a couple of seed in each hole. What we'll do is we'll go through, once they start coming through, I thin them out till I got one. Just make sure all the holes are full. So what I do is, once they start coming through and I get a certain size, I just thin them out till I got one, and that just, I find that easier than just putting a line in and then filling all that line in, and you've got to keep on going through them and thin them out and thin them out and keep on thinning them out, and then you just attract the carrot root fly. So I find this better. The raised bed is quite low, the root fly can still attack them, but they're not going to get disturbed too much, because once they start coming through I tend to thin them all out all at the same time, where I just got one and then that's it, it's done. I'm not going to come here and disturb them no more or now like that, and we'll just let them grow and let them be. But if I had them in lines, I would thin some out, leave them for a little bit, go back, thin them out, leave them for a little bit, go back, thin them out, and that tends to attract the carrot root fly. So I find it easier just to get where you want to be, where you're going to plant them, get a little pot to do the hole, so that's your space. In the centre of that hole, put another little hole, drop your seed in, and that's where your carrot's going to grow. So give it a shot guys, works alright for me, what I did last year, so this year we'll give it a shot and see how it works as well. Parsnips, I haven't really grown the parsnips before, so I think I'll probably do the same again with the parsnips. Just put the holes in the pots where they're going to be getting spaced out, little hole, and then just drop a couple of seed in and see how they get on. So I'm going to crack on with all that now guys, get these tagged up, and then we'll have a quick little look. Right, and guys, so they're covered now. The ground's quite wet, so I'm not going to water them. I'm just going to let them be, they'll be alright. I put a little stick there just so I know where they are, and then they start popping through into that section where I had there. So the parsnips are doing exactly the same, so can you see the little marks here? Put a hole in, so I'm going to go through the parsnips now and drop a couple of seed in each hole. So then guys, I've just shared the packet out and just drop them into the holes, because I do hear different stories that they are quite hard for them to germinate, so I just cover them holes up and just pat them down. Like I say, the ground's quite wet, so they'll not need wadding. So there we go. So I'm going to get a tag on them so I know what they are, and then hopefully we'll get some nice germination. I've got a little bit of cover there, I'm just going to stick over the carrot just to protect the carrots a little bit, but I think these might be alright. There we go guys, that'll do. We'll keep an eye on them and see how they get on. Right, and guys, back here in the greenhouse, so that's it for today. That's it for this video. I'm really pleased with what we've done. Managed to get some seeds set away, went through the onions, sorted out the onions and stuff like that, so I'm really pleased. We'll keep an eye on them carrots and see how they get on. Hopefully the frost doesn't get to them, and also we'll keep an eye on them parsnips as well. I've got plenty more flowers and stuff to be going through, got a load of spring bulbs and everything to go through, loads of stuff. We've got loads of work to be done on the other plot as well. I'm thinking about that's probably going to be next weekend, that job. Get the rest of that pony tunnel finished off, because that's the main thing what I need to get done, so I can get the skin ordered, so I can at least use it this season. But yeah guys, really appreciate it. I've noticed that I've got some more subscribers on my channel. Welcome to the channel guys. Any tips or anything you want to ask, just leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But welcome to the channel. Not long now, I think I just need another 4 more, and I should have 200 subscribers, which I'm really pleased with. Thank you very much, really appreciate it. But there we go guys. It's a lot going on at the moment and all, with all the stuff what's going on in Ukraine. My opinion is I don't agree with it. I think it's totally wrong. It's absolutely shocking. I can't keep my eyes off the news. I'm watching it all the time, and it's just not right, you know. I feel really sorry for these people. I really do. Absolutely awful. But there we go guys. Like I say, hopefully I catch you back here next week, and hopefully we're down near that garden and we can crack on with the pony tunnel. It just depends on the weather. The weather's not very good. I'll be up here just doing some stuff inside the greenhouse and stuff. If not, we'll be down near that garden. So I'll catch you in a bit. We're off for now.